Yeah, Friday. I will be the most patriotic yee motherfucker you've ever seen. Okay. Come Friday, I'll be out there. I'll be making Hank Piker look silly. Okay. I'll make Hank Piker look unpatriotic.
The world's biggest sporting event, that's the World Cup, is kicked off in Qatar. And despite facing multiple controversies, there was a lavish opening ceremony yesterday, complete with a ginormous fireworks display. Take a look at that. In the opening match, host nation Qatar lost to Ecuador. The U.S. teams is hoping to have much better luck today.
Apparently, Qatar got dunked on by Ecuador, and people were so pissed. Like the Qatari people just left. They just left. They were like, this.
Against Wales. HasanAbi is there and has more on the story. Roxana, good morning to you.
Equator.
Good morning, Gail. This World Cup has already proven to be one of the most controversial in history because of the location, the heat, and concerns over human rights here. But the hosts hope that now people focus on the festivities and the soccer.
Coach, put me in. I'm ready to play.
With a pep talk from President Biden, the U.S. team, one of the youngest.
Yeah, so this is one of the youngest teams. Only one guy's ever been in a World Cup, I think, right? In the entire team, and like 26 players. They're all super young. We don't know what's going to happen. It's very exciting stuff. Very, very exciting stuff.
At the World Cup is gearing up for its first match. At age 28, goalkeeper Matt Turner is considered an elder.
It's going to be very challenging, but I think, for a young team, it's a good opportunity to test ourselves against some elite teams.
How would you characterize this U.S. team?
They're very inexperienced on the global stage together.
This is journalist Grant Wall's 13th World Cup.
There's a lot of variability in how they might perform because of their youth.
The tournament caps over a decade of controversy over.
Dude, that is maximum grade copium, dude.
Qatar's treatment of migrant workers who built the stadiums and its loss.
Is that the guy that was detained? I saw a tweet. I saw a viral tweet earlier. Like he was detained by security for wearing a rainbow shirt or something.
Criminalizing same-sex relations. This weekend, the president of FIFA, soccer's world governing body, unleashed a nearly one-hour defense of Doha.
So what do you want to do about it? You want to stay home and hammer and criticize?
Yes, that's what a lot of people are doing. Mostly because, like, who the fuck has time or money to just, like, fly to Qatar to watch the World Cup? Ecuador fans are chanting "Queremos cerveza" at the World Cup in Qatar. Translation: We want beer. Oh, that's funny as fuck, dude. English Crusader LARPer sad that there's no alcohol in the World Cup.
2 nights, 1,000. Accommodation's £450, £500 a night here. If you come here for 2 nights.
Bro, this is like the least racist, least patriotic Englishman, okay? My man literally went to Qatar and he's dressed up. He's dressed up like like he's doing the Holy Crusades, bro. That's awesome. EDL, mate. We're going to fucking purge the Qataris, yeah. I'm a Knight of the fucking Templar, mate. He's doing Crusader RP. I'm a Templar, innit?
That's £1,000. Most people can probably afford that. When you come in for a week, accommodation's £450, £500 a night here. If you come in for 2 nights, £1,000. Most people can probably afford that. When you come in for a week, you're talking £3,500, £4,000. It's a lot of money. We're lucky. We got in the fan zone, and that's around about $230, $250 a night. So it's kind of affordable. It's expensive, but it's nice. It's okay. It's the only accommodation we could get. And the problem is what they don't realise in places like Qatar is the fans are the essence of the game. We are what makes football. It's not the corporates.
We are what makes football. I love this guy. Yeah. I'm sleeping in a fucking tent, yeah, just like my ancestors did. We're taking over. It's the second Holy Crusades, except less beer, right? I don't like it. It's football. Fans are the essence, yeah. I mean, it is true. The fans are what make it. Except, this is how they are fucking half the time, so shut the fuck up. Football is for the fans. My dude has chainmail on bare skin. You know he's committed because that's not even historically accurate. They don't want Sharia law in Britain, so that's why they went down to Qatar where Sharia law doesn't exist. Yeah, I came down to check it out, yeah, because, you know, Londonistan is turned into Qatar, basically. So it's not that far out, yeah. It's exactly how Londonistan is too, innit? That's right. And then they ask him, like, where do you live? He's like, he lives in some fucking offshoot town that is like on the complete opposite side of the fucking island with like 8 sheep.
They help financially, obviously, in the background, but it's us, the fans, that make the football, and we are the football.
I came down here, everyone's looking like Rishi Sunak, yeah? How can you say I'm fucking racist, mate? My Prime Minister is one of the fucking brown boys, yeah? You know it, I know it, I don't like it, but it's okay. We unite it for football, innit? A tour of the hotel camps we saw the other day. Dude, the tents? Please tell me. Oh my God, bro. No fucking way, dog.
One of these tents is 106 as we stay the night in one of the World Cup fan camps in Qatar.
Bro, that guy said like we got a fan camp, so it's like actually affordable. That's like still how many fucking quid? How many fucking quid is that, yeah? It's a fucking tent, mate. It's like Fire Festival. £230 a night. Ecuadorian guy taunting Qatari guys at the game. He's not making it back home. No shot. Okay, I do love this shit. I do love dumb shit like this. What is that? Wait, what is he doing? Is that like a Qatar? Is that like a Qatari fucking slur? I mean, he's saying money because of an offside. Oh! It was an offsides call that looked rigged. Okay. Yeah. People fear mongering and stupid. This is the chillest interaction in football stadiums, bro. Yeah, 100%. Hasan watched the US match. Easy viewers. Bro, are you fucking insane? Yeah, easy viewers for 3 seconds until I get fucking DMCA'd so fast that your head spins. The Qatari guy apologized after. Relax. Nah, just whip out the PS5 controller and put yourself in the FIFA category. Yeah, that's not happening. Because that's not how that works. They're friends now? Oh, they made up? That's nice.
This is Peter. He is an Ecuadorian and he is here to watch the match today. صار بيني وبينه اشتباك لكن سلمنا على بعض واعتذرنا على بعض. نتمنى منكم يا جماعة أن تنشرون المقطع هذا مثل ما نشرتوا.
Oh, you said that was before?
احنا في النهاية مشجعين. In the end, we're only here to watch this beautiful game.
Yes.
And vamos Ecuador.
Yes. We got passion, makes sometimes people upset.
Yes.
But we come together for sport. Sport brings people together.
Of course.
So we're very friendly with each other. I wish Qatar the best.
Of course.
And it's a beautiful World Cup so far. You guys are so friendly. I love it.
Thank you very much.
All right.
This is.
Okay, everybody chill. Like, oh, I probably paid him off, whatever. Like, calm down, bro. Like, homie, okay. Everybody chill out. Like, I like making fun of the Gulf states, okay? But that doesn't mean you're going to fucking shit on every dude that you see in Qatar, okay? Calm down. Like, God damn, everybody's popping the fuck off over here. Like, okay, cool it a little bit. This is like whenever I criticize like a black conservative woman or whatever, and then like chat starts getting a little weird. And I'm like, okay, everybody, you know, we're gonna dial it back a little bit. Okay, we're gonna dial it back. All right.
So one of these tents is £175 per night.
This shit is unacceptable though. This is like insane.
It took us a while to find reception, but we found it in the end. This is us getting shown to our tent. Here we go. Welcome to my crib. It says pretty basic, 2 single beds, and the ground felt a bit bumpy, so I had a little inspection, and yep, that is sand underneath. There was electricity and pretty decent Wi-Fi, and we had 2 padlocks to lock our tent. So this is us checking out the facilities. This is the toilet. Unfortunately, this area didn't have any toilet paper, so we had to go searching for that. I would maybe advise letting the water run for a bit before you brush your teeth. Oh, and here's Nesta saying goodnight. Night, Nesta. Now, we woke up the next morning and the first thing that hit us was the heat. It was pretty hot in there. Did have a fan though.
29 degrees centigrade, bruv. And the scran is absolutely the fucking die for. This is wild. This is a wild way to experience anything, okay? It is. They call this an eco camp / hotel. Y'all be losing your shit, so shut the fuck up, chat. Wait, first of all, this is ridiculous, okay? This is straight up ridiculous. The prices for it are even more ridiculous. Like the fact that you're paying what you should normally be paying for like an expensive hotel room or like a decent hotel room for a fucking tent is mind-boggling, okay? That's crazy.
And we had 2 padlocks to lock our tent. So this is us checking out the facilities. This is the toilet. Unfortunately, this area didn't have any toilet paper, so we had to go searching for that. I would maybe advise letting the water run for a bit before you brush your teeth. Oh, and here's Nesta saying goodnight. Night, Nesta. Now, we woke up the next morning and the first thing that hit us was the heat.
Yeah, 175 is like a Holiday Inn price. Yeah, you know what Holiday Inn has, though, that this doesn't? Fucking roof and walls, okay? Yeah, and not like directly on the sand. And also AC. The fuck do you mean, bro?
It was pretty hot in there. Did have a fan though, but at this point it just felt like it was pushing hot air around. We got a breakfast box in the morning with a small bottle of water and an instant coffee, but there was nowhere to fill up with hot water. Off for a shower in the morning, but unfortunately I forgot to pack a towel and there was none at reception. We had a bit more of a walk around and it still felt slightly unfinished considering there was 2 days before the World Cup. The staff assured us it would all be open in time.
Nice. Enjoy the little things, right? Enjoy the little fucking things. To be honest, I would rather they do this than more refugees die building hotels. Or how about like none of this happens? I don't know. Like 2 Scousers ended up staying at a sheik's house.
So
2 Everton fans in Qatar went looking for beers and ended up in a sheik's palace chilling with a lion.
Me and the boys were on a beer mission trying to get beers back to Gath, and I've only managed to get us back to fucking a naughty one with Nawaf and Abdulaziz, and we've just rocked up and it's fucking going off. He's got Lambos apparently. It's mega. It's got a fucking 4-year.
It's mega. Dude, what is this language, dog? Oh my God. I love Scousers. Fucking Scousers. It's mega. Oh no, dude. I'm not a Tory. I'm from Liverpool.
Your old line as well. Mad.
What did he say? 4-year-old lions mad. Real lads just go halves, but I'll send it anyway.
Games room for the lads. PS5. John over there. Me dad. Fucking mad, mate. Naughty. Oh, it's going off.
Finally, he got it. Liam gave him the fucking money. Fucking money. Oh my God!
I get it. I get it. Mwah, mwah. I get it. I get it. Fucking mad.
To move your feet. You see, love this. Right. Turn it up, Aziz. Turn it up. To move your
That's mental. That's fucking mental. Dude, that's crazy. Here's them getting interviewed about it. What the fuck?
Having a good time, having a mooch, you know, getting our bearings right, and just the setup's spot on, you know. Yeah, we've been enjoying ourselves, haven't we, John? Fantastic.
Yeah, last night we met one of the Sheikh's sons, and he took us back to the palace and he showed us he had lions and everything. They made us so welcome. And look around you, it doesn't get any better than this.
Basically, we were obviously on a bit of a hunt for some beers, and he was like, yeah, we saw beers, so we jumped into the back of his Toyota Land Cruiser, ended up at a big palace.
Land Cruiser.
And, we were in the back, he showed us his monkeys, his exotic birds. It was nuts.
It was nuts. God, I love that. This reeks of psyop. What? No, man. Listen, bro. Listen. A lot of you don't fucking understand, okay? Look, Arab people are super, super fucking hospitable, okay? That tracks. It's so normal. They're obsessed with like Westerners, especially people in like the Gulf states. Oh my fucking Lord. And there's homies from the Gulf states in the chat right now. And they are insanely fucking insanely nice, and they want to flex, they want to show off. Bro, listen. Yeah, as long as you're not like Indian, okay? Like they think that those Scousers, like they think that those Scousers are the coolest fucking people they've ever seen, okay? And they're also very they're very, very welcoming people. They're very hospitable people, unless you're like, you know, someone that they consider to be like lower than you, okay? But it tracks like that. That's super normal for them to do that. It's super normal for them to do that, especially because like think about it this way, bro. You're living in Qatar, okay? You went to Oxford probably. A lot of those motherfuckers like go to Europe to go to college and then come back, and like you have all this cool fancy shit at your house, and the only people you can show it to are other motherfuckers who also have it. You know what I mean? It's not the same when you're fucking, you know, when you're like, hey, Bin Hammam, come over, like check out my line, and the motherfucker's like, I got 3, bitch, shut up. Okay? All of a sudden, you got a fucking Scouser out there. You're like, that dude, he's about to fucking have an aneurysm. He's never seen a fucking line in your house before, you know? It's just class unity shit. No broke bitches are going to the World Clubs or the Qatar owner class. It's just like, yo, my Capitals bitches, what up? You are insane if you think that family that you just these guys are not these guys are not like the fucking owner class of the same way that like a sheik is, bro. Are you out of your fucking mind? Oh, it's 1-1. Wales scored a fucking goal, mate. Doesn't that come from the export of Western culture brain rot that makes you think every British is cool? He's coming home. Who's coming home to Wales? Lads, he's coming home to... Yeah, this guy's from Liverpool, bro. What do you mean? These guys are the fucking Hicks of England, okay? You're talking about the Brokies, all right? They're not Tories. They're from fucking Liverpool. Motherfucker just compared chavs to princes. They're not chavs. They're Scousers. It's different. He's an actor from a famous show. Oh, he is? This guy's on a fucking TV show? Regardless, I bet that guy didn't fucking know that anyway. But it doesn't matter. Like, not everyone that goes to the fucking World Cup. Oh, you guys think that's actually Jay from In-Betweeners? You fucking idiots. That's not him. Oh, you guys are so horny to like justify a narrative that you built in your fucking mind. Holy crap. Anyway, Scousers are nothing like rednecks. We have nothing like that in England, dude. No, but Scousers are the white working class. The more north you go, the more southern, by American standards, England gets. Or same with Liverpool as well, where it's like the white working class. They have some reactionary tendencies, but overall, there's a very different like labor culture out there. So, their working class is more pro-labor than our, Southern Republican working class individuals. It's very different. I've talked about this a lot. Liverpool is kind of like Boston. Yeah, kind of. If Boston wasn't so like pro defense contractor and instead was like more, It is not a direct comparison. I'm not making a direct comparison. Okay? I'm not making a direct comparison saying like these are the West Virginians, but they are kind of like the West Virginian coal miners of England. They have reactionary tendencies when it comes to like social conservatism, but other than that, they're very pro-labor. They have a disdain for the fucking elite, the wealthy elite, in a way that like our American working class individuals living in like West Virginia and shit don't. What are we doing right now? Stop this. Yeah, it's England's Rust Belt if unions were still around. Yes. You base this off of one MMA fighter? Wait, what? Everything you're saying right now is incredibly offensive. Liverpool does not adhere to your rules, very anti-establishment in a socialist way. No, I'm saying they're super fucking leftist, dude. What the fuck? You think I give a shit about Paddy the Baddy? What are you, fucking stupid? That's not what I'm basing my understanding of Liverpool off of. What? I love Scousers, bro. What are you talking about? I didn't even say anything offensive. I said they are very leftist. They aren't reactionary? No. You're not hearing what I'm saying. Oh my God. I said they have some reactionary tendencies when it comes to social conservatism, but other than that, they're very leftist, and it's a dynamic that is difficult to comprehend from an American standpoint. This is not the first time we've had this conversation, and it probably won't be the last. Socially, I said socially. 10K people are watching a FIFA game thinking it's the World Cup being streamed on YouTube. That's funny. Anyway, put the game on. Yeah, I'm not going to fucking put the game on, idiot. It's a fucking major terms of service violation. All right. Here's Joe Brandon talking to the fucking troops.
Here we go, guys. Showtime, guys. You ready? It says POTUS. That's where it's coming from.
Sir, you have the U.S. men's national soccer team.
Coach, put me in. I'm ready to play. You guys, I know you're the underdogs. But I'll tell you what, man, you got some of the best players in the world on your team, and you're representing this country, and I know you're going to play your hearts out. So let's go shock them all.
Dude, I love that. He's like, that's just letting him down. You know what I mean? Letting everybody, setting everyone up for failure. You know, you got some young guys out there. You know, you're gonna shock everybody. Everybody thinks you suck, but I know in my heart you got some of the best players. We just don't know it yet. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's fucking awesome.
Keep trusting in one another. Play as hard as you can. And, you know, for you and your families, your teammates, and the whole country's rooting for you.
That's a very nice message, Mr. President. The whole team is here right now, and we really appreciate your support, and we're ready to go. Guys, you want to say hi? You get any of that?
I got some of it. I got some of it.
A lot of thank yous and a lot of hellos.
I wish I were there to see you. I really do. Go get them, guys. Just play your hearts out.
Listen, bro, America instills nationalistic, patriotic attitudes through our military warfare, which also does not have a very good success rating either. Okay? We don't do this fucking soccer shit. We call it a different name out here. Okay? That should let you know how little we give a fuck.
We got this.
I know you will. I know you will.
All right, that was nice, huh?
Gareth Bale scored his 1-1. How many Super Bowls have the Euro Poors won? Yeah, exactly. That is the mentality from Americans, is that, you know, we made up our own shit, okay? We literally made up our own shit, and we call it like the world. No one else plays it, and yet we still make it seem like it's the entire world's greatest sporting event. There's nothing funnier than that, like world champions of American football. We call it the same thing.
And say how bad they are.
The visitors are starting to pour in for the party. And with Qatar deciding only Friday to ban beer from the stadiums, multi-million-dollar sponsor Budweiser is banking on lines at official fan zones like this instead.
I know there's a lot of political things and a lot of other things that are going on. I think that every country, there's no country that's perfect.
All white people do is project Western sexual gender norms onto other cultures, just like their colonizer ancestors did. Oh, this is like saying that this dude is gay. Why? Because he's doing like hand signals.
Se eu não me engano, contra Camarões.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people have like never met someone from. They've never met like an Arab dude. You know what I mean? Like, where is this guy from? It's like, I mean, it's mostly just a joke, but like, I was about to say, like, you know, Latino people are pretty fucking fruity too, you know, just like Arab people, like very, very, you know, they talk with their hands and very have like a lot of, you know, effeminate features and things that they do, you know, it's just normal. Just like being gay is normal, obviously, but like being like, oh man, this guy's gay. Half the language is moving your hands, bro. You're completely right. Yeah. Just like the average Qatari teenager. Yeah, being Italian is not normal, 100%. That's true. Other than that, gay culture is just Latino machismo culture 20 years behind. That's pretty funny. Stop, the Latino viewership is going down. The Latino viewership would never go down for me saying actual facts about like a lot of the most macho Latino men and their perfect eyebrows, okay? And their skin tight shirts that they wear. Anyway. I mean, that doesn't stop a lot of the, that doesn't stop someone from being homophobic, by the way. Do not misunderstand me. But, you know, if we're talking about like immediate first glances, like, you know, there's a lot of activity there. There's a lot of activity there that you would consider if you look at like grooming and shit as like, you know, effeminate. And there's a lot of activity there that you would consider to be feminine. Okay.
American fans here tell us they're focused on their team, a group that defends.
Was that motherfucker drinking a beer, bro? Look at this. Look at this guy. That's a beer, dog. That's 100% alcoholic beverage.
A group that defender Walker Zimmerman sees as diverse yet united.
It's a fun group. It's a competitive group. I think you can find at least one person on this team that you can relate to. It's kind of what makes America so great.
The U.S. team has acknowledged some concerns over human rights here. It invited migrant workers to a training session in Doha, and it's displaying a rainbow crest at its fan parties in support of LGBTQ rights. The team plays its first match against Wales today. Nate?
All eyes will be on that U.S. versus Wales game.
Because we're going to...
World Cup captains will not wear One Love armband due to FIFA's sanctions.
Turn to the World Cup, where we're also bringing you a developing story, because we've now heard that the Football Association and 6 other countries will not ask their captains to wear One Love armbands in this year's World Cup. They have been warned by FIFA officials that wearing the armband would be a breach of its rules and risk a sporting sanction. A joint statement from the FA says, "We are very frustrated by the FIFA decision, which we believe is unprecedented." Well, of course, this announcement comes as England and Wales kick off their World Cup campaigns today in their opening matches in Qatar. England will take on Iran, and then Wales will play the United States. It'll be Wales's first appearance in the competition since 1958, but the controversies that loomed ahead.
I wonder if conservatives will recognize that like that attitude is identical to their attitude in like England and also in America. Like the idea that you're going to see a gay armband and then all of a sudden you're going to turn gay. That is no different. It's the same exact energy. It's the same exact attitude that Ben Shapiro has about like Disney movies being gay. Okay. But of course, that would require conservatives to think clearly or examine their own behavior, which is something that they are completely incapable of doing, obviously. Like conservatives think at the top of the hour, there isn't a 60-second ad break. They don't want to think about that. Conservatives also don't know that as long as you subscribe for $5 or for free, okay, with a Twitch Prime, you can avoid the top of the hour ad break. Conservatives also don't know that you can get gifted a sub. Well, they sometimes do get gifted subs. And that is another luck factor there, okay, to avoid the top of the hour ad break. Here is the 1 minute ad break now. Trinrec, thank you for the 5 get the subs. Ebergon, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Right, fucking nice, very nice. 5 gifted, thank you, Ebergon. Stupid, let's go back to the fucking BBC, mate.
Ahead of the games have not gone away. Well, let's join now our sports correspondent, John Watson, who is in Doha. And John, let's start with that joint statement from the Football Associations
Turbo
of
Killer.
England, Wales and 5 other European
Ex-baby
nations.
girl 730. Thank you for the 5 get the subs as well.
Yes, hello again, Rebecca, from the Khalifa Stadium,
Rebecca.
where, of course, England are due to kick off their World Cup campaign against Iran at around 1 o'clock this lunchtime. You can probably hear the atmosphere is beginning to build, but still conversations in the build-up to this game and Wales' match, of course, tonight against the United States have been dominated around the wearing of this anti-discrimination, this unifying One Love rainbow captain's armband, which both Harry Kane and Gareth Bale were expected to wear when they took the field later alongside the captains of other European nations. But it became clear that there was this potential FIFA punishments looming large, a potential sporting sanction, a yellow card perhaps, when both of those captains took the field for those matches to come. And in light of that prospective punishment, both the English and Welsh FAs have rowed back on that decision to wear that armband. In the statement, they said FIFA have been very clear that it will impose sporting sanctions if our captains wear the armbands on the field of play. As national federations, we can't put our players in a position where they could face sporting sanctions, including bookings. So we've asked the captains not to attempt to wear the armbands in FIFA World Cup games. They said they were prepared to pay fines that would normally apply to breaches of kit regulations and had a strong commitment to wearing the armband. However, they cannot put our players, they say, in the situation where they might be booked or even forced to leave the field of play. They go on to say they are very frustrated by the FIFA decision. It seems such a surprise, doesn't it, that we could be so close to those two teams kicking off. The tournament already underway, of course, and things continue to change, which just go to show the complexities and the sensitivities, once again, of arranging this tournament, the first in the Middle East, in an Islamic country, where the Qatari organisers have wanted to be very careful about striking that balance between maintaining the customs, the norms in this country, but then, of course, trying to provide fans and the players with that.
FIFA literally sanctioned Mexico for a homophobic slur, but now bends the knee for the host country. I wonder why. Perhaps there's a difference between like the amount of money that Mexico gave to FIFA officials directly versus Qatar. Seems to me like this plays a big role in FIFA's decisions